What's up, nomads? Welcome to your new favorite travel podcast, Two Beers Till Takeoff, the podcast that delivers expert knowledge, the information you won't get in your guidebooks, and a story that's guaranteed to make you say, what the fuck, or your money back.
B, you know our episodes are free, right?
Hello and welcome to Happy Hour. My name is Phil and I'm here today with my guest. My guest today is my buddy and Jordanian twin, Yahya. He currently lives in Dubai and today he will give some insight on traveling the Middle East, traveling Jordan more specifically, and will try to convince me to move to Dubai. What's going on, buddy?
Hey, buddy, how are you? Honestly, it's great to be here. I've been seeing you've been killing it on this podcast. Good job.
Thanks, buddy. Thanks. Now, listen, we gotta address the elephant in the room. I am dressed like the crocodile hunter. Reason being is because for the people that are listening on video, I will be in Peru, deep in the Amazon, fighting anacondas while this comes out. So I just wanted to preview the videos that you're going to get. But no, other thing on topic here is it was your birthday yesterday.
Yes, bro. It was pretty nice.
Happy
It's
birthday.
a Sunday, so I had thank you, man. It was a Sunday and I had work today, so I couldn't get too crazy. So I kept it classy, 6 glasses of wine, then a tequila shot, just to remain with that class.
Bit of shisha?
No, bro, I don't do shisha. Just disposable vape, That's the thing in Dubai now.
Really? Is it going to be
everyone?
So is the shisha lounge in extinction? Like, is it potentially just going to be replaced with places you can go vape?
I mean, you can do both, that's for sure. And like shisha lounges are like a thing in the Middle East in general, You go have a shisha and you eat. There's usually not drinks involved, but that's more like towards Turkey, I guess.
Yeah. For like health reasons, is vaping or shisha worse for you?
I think it's definitely shisha. Yeah.
Oh shit.
They say like one shisha is like a pack of cigarettes.
Oh fuck. I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's fucked up, man. No, personally, I hate shisha.
It's not that different though, no?
No, bro, man. It's pointless for me, at least. Like cigarettes, other things, vape, maybe, but shisha, I don't like. It's not convenient. You can't like hold it and carry it. It's annoying as fuck to me, honestly.
Hey, it
smells like shit
too.
too.
You're a man on the move. You need something that's a bit more mobile.
Yeah, exactly, my friend. So actually, yesterday for my birthday, we went to a French place. It was called Kukli. Is that how you pronounce it? You tell me.
How do you spell it?
Kukli. Couqley.
EY?
Yeah.
I don't even know what that means.
I don't think it's French then.
Probably not.
Probably not, no.
Sounds French.
It looks French also.
Yeah. So did you guys just get like baguettes and croissants?
They have a thing called Wine Flight where they get you like 3 premium wines and it's for a good price. I don't know the difference between the 3, but they're all like different and premium. But it was good. Pretty nice.
Yeah, that's great, man. I'm great. I know sometimes it sucks to have your birthday, like you said, on a Sunday. You got to work the next day, but you make the most out of it. Listen, only once a year. Bro. Yeah.
But anyways, I'm digging the outfit.
I just want to set the tone, man. I want to set the tone. Hey, I want to start us off with talking about Jordan because it's a place that I didn't necessarily know that much about before meeting you, before meeting Madi, before meeting Maj. So because I guess the people don't know, but we all studied together in Germany, and then meeting you guys telling me more about the country, it was really intriguing. I knew that Petra was there, but can you maybe just for people who don't know, I feel like a lot of North American media is a little bit like, the Middle East is just this big country, which I know is obviously not true, but like, can you tell us a bit more about how things are in Jordan?
So it's pretty simple, man. You get there, we kill you, end of it. So that's how it is.
Infidels, huh?
No. Yeah. So basically, no, honestly, like I find Jordan a very interesting, small place that's within itself with a lot of beautiful complexities, as I'd like to call it. There's so much going on in like a very tiny country with 11 million in population. But like on a high level, let's say. So first, it's safe. Like it's actually very welcoming to tourists, and it does have some pretty nice touristic sites that are somewhat known. As you said, Patra. There's always the Dead Sea, which is like the lowest point on earth. Near it is where
nice.
Jesus got baptized as well.
Nice.
And there's also Wadi Rum. Several movies were shot there. It's like a very nice desert where you go camping, off-roading, and all of that. That's on a touristic, let's say, perspective. Also, it's a very nice place to understand more regarding the Middle East because, in general, Jordan are generous towards guests and they actually love having tourists over. But I would say myself, I come from a very small community in Jordan. So I would say me and my community were like about 5% in terms of how we are or how we deal with people, etc., etc. I would say the rest are more conservative, but everyone, when it comes to tourists, are very welcoming.
Okay,
And
good.
yeah, so they have a saying like those 95% called the 5% that they live in Jordan, and they say it in English, and that's basically an indirect way to say we're bitches. That's basically it. But yeah, other than that, man, it's a very nice place to visit. It's very safe. Actually, pretty nice nightlife. I think one of the 20 strongest beers in the world is actually Jordanian. It's called Petra beer. Yeah.
Oh shit. How much percent?
Yeah, I think it's the highest one is around 16%.
16%. Holy shit. What is that? Like a wine?
Yeah. Yeah, it tastes like shit, but it gets you really fucked up. So you find a lot of teenagers drinking it because they're on a budget and stuff.
Oh, they can only just sneak one and just get a little lit, right?
Yeah. Like here, if you in Jordan, if you go to a liquor store and you want to buy some liquor, you don't always get ID'd because a lot of Jordanians have beards already. So you end up like just buying liquor when you're like 14 or 15, and it's fine. And yeah, we do have liquor stores.
Yeah, that was going to be another question. But before we get to that, I want to say I'm asking for a friend. But how much is a beer run? Let's say in a bar, and then if you buy it like at a liquor store.
So in a bar, I would say it would be around 5 to 8 JDs, depending on the bar itself. And
that's
8
like
JDs,
how much in like euros or I guess USD maybe? Is that easy?
So one beer is like $10.
Oh shit.
Yeah, at a bar, yeah.
Okay, at a bar. Okay, I thought you meant at the liquor store. Okay, that's somewhat. Yeah, it's fair. I guess
it's decent, yeah, considering the region. And with happy hour, like you can get it half price.
Oh shit! There you go. That's the time to go, folks. And that's also the name of the podcast. So, I mean, it just works out.
Yeah,
but yeah, so a lot of people think, Middle East, nobody drinks there, but you can in Jordan.
Definitely. So the Levant region in general, and like Jordan, Lebanon, I'm going to just name these two countries, are pretty open to drinking, and they have a pretty decent nightlife as well. So yeah, and other things.
Yeah, because the big ones that you can't, I know Saudi Arabia is like a hard no, right?
Yeah. It's like very under the table. People like do their own wine at home and shit. And yeah, but funny thing is, like in Saudi, you can get other stuff much easier than liquor, which is funny, I guess.
Liquor's just a big target that they're looking to avoid.
Yeah, I guess so. But I think that's changing there. But yeah, like for Jordan, man, we have really nice bars. Again, nightlife there is pretty decent. It's pretty comfortable to, like, I don't know, get drunk. And especially if you're visiting the country, like you can walk in the street. People would want to know you because you look like a foreigner. Everyone would like to invite you for a dinner or whatever it is, and paying for others for their meals or inviting them to your house. It's like very, very normal, that type of generosity, to a point where it's a bit weird maybe, but it's just how it is. So, and I think it comes from a perspective where, for example, if we're going out and we're having a nice out, drinks, dinner, whatever, we fight over the bill just to prove that it's never the money, it's the company. I had your nice company, and that's why I don't give a fuck about the money and paying for you. So yeah.
Oh my God. I want to go now. I want a couple meals on.
Yeah, man, you should come.
On the King.
I've been telling you for 5 fucking years to come to Jordan, man.
I just want to go to Jordan because people will think I'm you.
Yeah, 100%. Especially if I had glasses on. Fuck it. Actually, like I had a mustache on Friday just for one day for fuck it. And it's either two things, man. Either like a drug lord or a pedophile. There's no in between. You can only be one of those two things, man.
Oh my God. Yeah. What? So you told us a bit about how it is in Jordan. Another theme that we hear from the media, that the Middle East is not very accommodating to women, or is restrictive almost. What's the situation like if a woman is listening to this podcast and is like, hey, I want to go to Jordan?
Yeah. So there's two things here, right? Like if you're someone who's visiting the country from a culture that is different, it's pretty fine. Like you can like be whoever you are as a person, dress whatever you want. But of course, like to certain places, like let's say religious sites and all of that, you need to wear certain things out of respect to the place itself, but it's not like a country thing. So in the street, it's pretty safe, I would say, especially for a foreigner. Now back to like the second part. So there's culture and there's religion, right? And I think the most misconception is confusing both. Now it's actually less culturally accepted to be, let's say, wearing a certain thing. However, it's pretty normal, especially in the city, the capital city, Amman, to wherever you want, for to walk in the street alone. I would say like 90% of Amman is safe to walk in, like in the AMs even as well, especially if you're like a group of girls walking together. It's pretty fine. You can wear whatever you want. There's no like legal restriction on it at all. It's like everyone can do whatever they want. But of course, you might get some stares from guys.
Yeah.
But
no I mean, one would ever stares, do anything. You can get stares anywhere.
Exactly. Yeah, that's my point. So, and no one would ever like think of doing anything about it. So it's pretty, I would say, like for girls, it's pretty safe. Like for myself, from my own experience, like I have a family, I have 4 sisters, and they're, pretty much badass. They do whatever they want. They dress whatever they want. They go wherever they want. They even like career-wise, there's not really a pay gap or anything like that. It's all fair. And its very own weird way that only a Jordanian will understand. And I realized it's a bit difficult to explain to a person who's, let's say, not a Jordanian, let alone not an Arab. But on a high level, it is safe. You can go there for a visit. You can travel across the country. You're actually outside Amman, especially in touristic places. They're used to like seeing foreigners, and you have a lot of foreign ladies actually marrying one of the Bedouins in Jordan because they're so free and liberated. So they kind of like that.
Yeah. I think I've actually seen. I think I saw one of those on like 90 Day Fiance.
Yeah, really?
Yeah. I think so.
Yeah, those like especially if you go towards the desert, like Wadi Ram, Petra, the Bedouins there are like you would think they won't be accepting. They're actually very accepting, and they actually like welcome them. It's pretty safe, man. Honestly, like I don't know how to say it in a way that. Because it's a weird question on its own, coming from a place that I never thought it was weird. So I guess trying to explain that it's normal is on its own weird. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's like, dude, we live here. Like nothing bad happens.
Yeah, exactly.
It's just no, man. It's literally like if I just picture like if I would just be like, oh, I'm going to Jordan. Like I know that like people around me, like people just around me would be like, yo, like that's dangerous, man, without even knowing it, just because of maybe the countries that it's bordering or just the general region. So I guess that's the whole point of this podcast. I want to shed some light on Jordan. I've only heard amazing things. I know some other of our people we studied with in Germany that had gone to see you guys, and I mean the pictures look just absolutely unreal. Like Petra, like you were saying earlier, is one of the 7 wonders of the world. Like it's fucking crazy, man. Like Jordan looks like an amazing spot. I think the only reason I haven't gone is just that like the last time I looked, like flights were like really expensive.
Yeah, that's something about Jordan. It's generally very, very expensive to live in or to visit, but it's a pretty nice place. But again, like it's not perfect, of course. Like there's always, like any country, there's dangerous places. There's places you're not comfortable in. Even like a Jordanian, some places I don't fucking go, man. But like. And and as a Jordanian, I've only been to Petra once actually, and it looks beautiful. It's very beautiful. Kind of smells like camel shit, not gonna lie, but it does look. But it's a very beautiful sight, and like you're in awe when you see the actual like treasury, which is the famous part of Petra. But other than that, yeah, man, it's definitely, I would recommend anyone to visit it for sure.
Nice. And so let's maybe talk a bit more generally about the Middle East. I know that we had a discussion that it's a bit tougher with needing visas to get into a lot of the countries. But I know that if you're from a region, you kind of generally know like, oh, these are the places that people go. Like, for example, like in Canada, or like we're close to the US. So you'd be like, oh, like go here, go there. Like we've heard good things. So can you maybe give us some recommendation of what the people are saying or where people kind of travel to in the Middle East?
Yeah, sure, man. But before that, I wanted to mention something. So, like, from our perspective, we do understand the general concern when visiting the Middle East. Like, we don't judge that. We understand that generally the region is, some parts of it are very, very unstable. But yeah, so that's why I'm always happy to talk about Jordan. And for me, like coming from that small place, it's also always nice to be an ambassador for like telling people how it actually is. And another funny thing is that for us, like for Jordanians, sometimes going to the US feels unsafe. So it's like pretty funny. Like, you know, man, no, bro, you don't go to the US. It's like you can get shot or something. So like, yeah. So
I mean, statistics don't lie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, anyways, I actually forgot your question. What was it?
So in terms of the Middle East, like where are, hot spots that other people are going to that, may not be known?
Yeah. So for Jordanians, as you said, like visa is pretty restrictive. Like you need a visa for Europe, any place, any country in the European Union, you need a visa to. You need a separate visa to the UK. You need a visa to the US, a separate visa to Canada, a separate visa to Australia, New Zealand. So let's say like the big ones or whatever.
Yeah.
But some countries like even in the Middle East, or let's say the MENA region, I need a visa to some places. So for example, Morocco, I need a visa for Morocco.
Shit, yeah.
So if you want to like quickly travel somewhere that's nice nearby and you don't need a visa, people from Jordan tend to go to Egypt or to Turkey. Yeah, Egypt, Turkey. Dubai needs a visa, but it comes out in 3 days. It's just a formality. So a lot of people go to like the UAE and Dubai and for vacation or whatever.
Okay, nice. And I know you've been to Egypt.
Lebanon, Lebanon.
Lebanon, yeah. Have you been to Lebanon?
I really want to go, actually. It's a beautiful place. It has its issues economically, but in terms of like having a great time, meeting great people who are just all about enjoying their time in the face of everything that's annoying, that's Lebanese people. It's actually a beautiful country, beautiful people, and nice beaches, crazy nightlife, man. The craziest nightlife is in Lebanon for sure.
That's what I've heard. I've heard Beirut is absolutely insane.
Yeah, it is.
I remember I went to an American football game in near Boston. And our cab driver was from Beirut, and he was telling me about the nightlife. And I was like, well, how crazy is it? He's like, people smoke 3 cigarettes at a time. And I was like, fuck yes. That sounds fucking intense, dude.
Yeah, I think in terms of smoking, like Jordan ranks ratio-wise in the top 5 in the world of the number of people who smoke cigarettes. Yeah, it's like it's part of the culture, man. Like for me, I started smoking in the 9th grade, like consecutively till now. Like it's pretty normal.
How much is a pack of darts?
So it's around $5.
Oh shit! So it's cheaper to get a pack of smokes than it is to get a beer.
Yeah. So at the liquor store, a beer is also $5. Like a Budweiser at the liquor store is $5.
Okay. So you get it $10. You get a pack of beer and a beer, or a pack of cigarettes and a beer. Oh, that's not
exactly.
Man, you know how much a pack of cigarettes is in Canada?
I don't know, like 15 Canadian dollars.
20.
Fuck.
So it's like $15 US.
Yeah, man.
Taxes.
I mean, that's a good thing though. Like you don't smoke as much, so that's good.
And it's like, it's to deter people from smoking.
But yeah, as you're saying, like you get stuff for it, like for your taxes, right?
Yeah, exactly. Like we have universal healthcare, therefore the price of cigarettes being low would therefore make people potentially smoke more.
Yeah, that actually makes sense. But that's good, man. Fuck it. I wish it was like 20 JDs in Jordan. You would hear a protest, but like good.
Yeah. But also, you talked about a few places in the Middle East. I also want to ask about Egypt. How is Egypt?
Man, it's wonderful. I would say Egyptian people are one of the best and most positive people you'll meet in your life. And they're the best sales and marketing people you'll ever see in your life. They'll sell you anything with like minimum effort. It's like part of who they are. And when you go to touristic places, like one of my favorite spots in Egypt is Dahab. It's like a very, very chill city where you just go there and like, chill. And everything's built around that, about chilling, smoking up and like enjoying the sea, enjoying the beach. And then you notice that this entire city was just built by the people there, not much like governmental interference. They were like, you know what, we have a nice beach, let's do something and attract people. And they do it. And they actually have some really nice festivals there. One of them is pretty kind of known. It's called Chill Opposite, where it's like a great psychedelic experience for anyone who's into that, basically. And it's actually very beautiful. Now, Cairo itself.
And sorry, what was the name of that place?
Dahab, which means
Dahab.
gold in English. Yeah.
Nice.
And it's pretty golden, and the place is awesome. It's a place to like unwind, relax, forget everything. And it's really, really cost friendly as well. So you can like $300, you just do whatever the fuck you want, and you're like a king for like a week. Yeah, man.
So now you've since then left Jordan, and now you're living in Dubai in United Arab Emirates. What's that like, dude? No,
Honestly,
sorry. I want before we get on that, I want you to sell me like we had a conversation last few days.
Yeah.
You were selling me on moving to Dubai. I want you to not just sell me, but I want you to sell the listeners on moving to Dubai.
Man, so I was basically telling you should move here because anyone who really wants to build a career and build a like really awesome experience in a place where it's fucking the future, man. Like living in Dubai, you feel like you're living, I don't know, 50 years in the future. It's like its own bubble. Everything is very advanced. And like even check out videos like the vision for Dubai in the future. It really looks like one of those movies or cartoons you see, like the Jetsons. Yeah. So it's basically that in the future. And I can actually see how it's going there. The infrastructure is amazing for it to be a futuristic city, which it already is. Now, in terms of like the individual, I think Dubai is where people come here to make their own career and to make a lot of money. And if you have like experience in a certain field, any field, let's say even like better if it's more towards tech, but man, coming here, you would definitely achieve what you have in mind in terms of living a life that's very luxurious with not so much effort. So you can get a really nice house or an apartment. You can get the fanciest car without like a down payment and purchase it on installments. That's not really like affecting your monthly income. You can live on a wage that's very high and there's no tax on your wage. So the full wage is for you. And honestly, it's a city where everyone can really indulge in the pleasures of life. Like, I swear, man, they have the biggest mall in the world, the biggest airport. And in the mall, when you go there, the longest tower. And it's crazy when you look at it. It's like, I keep joking with everyone, hey, you want to have selfie with my penis?
Is that one worked? Has that pickup line worked yet?
Not right. No one fell for it yet, but you know. So I use it on
women
friends,
are just
so
vomiting when they
yeah,
exactly.
Fuck you, fuck up. But no, man, it's a place where it's awesome to spend if it makes sense, because you're getting such a high salary, you don't feel bothered a lot by spending, and everything is set up in a way where you can spend comfortably and not feel like you are not making enough for yourself at the same time. So you see a lot of individuals coming from Europe, from North America, from the Middle East to Dubai because they understand like living here is fucking awesome, man. Honestly, you build a career and you can go places you never dreamed of going just by coming here. It's really like a land of opportunities, honestly. And I don't feel like it's talked about enough. I've been here 4 months and I can tell you, I can like see 10 opportunities ahead of me. And I'm like just confused where to go right now.
Wow.
There's no homeless people. There's no beggars. Everyone has a job.
Because they kill them all, or no, I'm kidding.
No, man, really. Like, there's none of such. Like anyone, even if they're not educated, doesn't have a background and experience, don't speak that much English or Arabic, can also find a job. Like,
really,
it's really convenient. Yeah. And they reward you for it. Like you come here, you have a decent life. Anyone who came to Dubai from any country is living better than they were, whether it was North America, Europe, Africa, Middle East. When they come here, they're living better. And that's something I noticed. And that's always a perspective. And that's the beauty of it, I guess.
Nice. So I guess language for me, that's when you're trying to sell me on it, was like, I was like, oh man, like I don't know. I know a
Bro, I
few
haven't
words.
spoken Arabic since I came here, maybe like with my friends. I speak
Really?
English more than Arabic. Yeah, yeah. Actually, when you're in Dubai, you don't know like if an alien just landed in Dubai, they wouldn't like assume an Arabic speaking place because it's like very mixed. Everyone from around the world. And like speaking of the things you mentioned regarding Jordan, it's actually very similar here as well. It's safe. It's the safest country I've ever been in my life. I can
Really?
yeah, walk. Okay, a girl can be dressed however she wants and walk out on 4 or 5 a.m. in the street, and she'd be more than safe. If anything, she would just enjoy the weather if it was October, November, December. Yeah,
Well,
man,
yeah, man.
it's
Like,
amazing.
so, and I know you said that the nightlife was king over there. What's the night like in Dubai?
Man, if you want, like, it's very nice to have a wild, luxurious night, and I've never experienced that except in Dubai. You like everyone is not very dressed up, and they're getting shit faced and like in the nightlife, and it's a really lovely combo.
So are you saying that
And
I
you
couldn't
also
go out like this,
you can find
dressed like
places. No, it's
Crocodile
like
Hunter?
I was talking to my friend about this the other day. Like, whatever your lifestyle is, you'll find it in Dubai. If you're a conservative person, a religious person, a person who likes to party, you'll find it there. One of the sickest boat parties I've seen is here. Most luxurious, even not luxurious. It's all very. The level of service here makes every place look like luxury. Like they really care about the service. If a waiter is like 2 minutes late, they'd be like, "Fuck, I did a horrible job." No, and it's fucking amazing. Yeah, you're very comfortable here, and everyone is. Everyone who comes here is definitely. If you ask them, they'll never say they're unhappy. They're either comfortable or happy.
Listen, it kind of sounds like, with how diverse it is, it almost sounds like it's a hostel. A hostel where you just show up and there's people from all over the
Exactly.
place. And
Yeah. And
I
man,
don't I
the
don't know if they'd
locals
want
here
that
and sure.
tag as being the city that looks that's like a hostel, but it's like it's a compliment.
Yeah, yeah, man. It's like a very like how would I put it? It's like a very, very huge mall. Like honestly. Everything is man-made, and I think that was the challenge in building this city. But everything you see was made by people in the last 40 years, which is fucking crazy, man. They built
Yeah.
an entire island that looks like a palm, not once, twice, and did and it's huge. Like when you're on that island, you can't tell that it looks like a palm unless you're skydiving or some shit. But it's crazy. Like there are things here like made by people. That's amazing, and you get a taste of everything just by living here.
Yeah,
Yeah,
listen, man.
staycation is a thing. Yeah,
Yeah, man. It sounds like a place that
you
may
should
not
move
have
here, man.
considered
Like
before.
yeah, bro.
But
Like here, you'll get a good, like an awesome salary, an awesome house, an awesome car, and I don't want to sound like materialistic or anything. It's just that what I'm trying to point out is that it's not a hassle to do those things, and everyone, even if you're not a materialistic person, would like to have those things, even if
yeah,
you don't really care about them.
no,
You know what I mean?
it's necessities of getting a house,
Yeah.
getting established.
Even if you're a person who's like not a materialistic person, you don't buy a car, fuck it, but you'll buy a nice house, whatever, or rent a really nice
Like
house.
a really fast scooter.
Yeah, whatever,
But no, it sounds like a place that I know a lot of students coming out of school. They have a lot of school or university debt. Sounds like a cool place to go, and you can maybe even like pay off your student debts, and then if you like it, stay.
I mean,
if you don't,
yeah. I mean, it's the tricky part living here is not spending all of your money because it's very tempting to do so. Like, so that's where you need to be a bit smart and knowing like, this is my savings.
yeah.
These are the things I want to have fun with, but it's very tempting to like spend your money. And Dubai is a place where it's definitely the best for business and pleasure, like both things. If you want to set up your own business, it's definitely the place to be. If you want to go and find a job there and have a very nice life where you enjoy every weekend, work your ass off and it pays off, it's also the place to be. So it's a great place for entrepreneurs. It's an amazing tech hub. It's an amazing place to come and find the job as a full-time based on your experience, of course. So it's all of these things, on like mainly those things, at least from my perspective.
Nice. Well, listen, man.
Yeah.
You put a lot of compelling arguments, and I guess we're gonna have a chat, me and the wife there.
See how it goes. No, really, man. I don't like anyone can have a great time. And one of my buddies here, he's from Latvia, and he was living here with his girlfriend. And then she's like, you know what? I want to go back to Latvia. And as soon as she booked her ticket, she was like, instant regrets. Like, but maybe I find a better job or something. And you have that luxury, like first world problems. I think that's all your problems here. Like you'd be like, oh, I don't want a job that pays 30K a month. I want 40K. And then you search, wait 2 to 3 months, and you can find it if you really put in the effort, which is the nice thing. Like everyone wants to put in effort and see results. And I can definitely see that here.
Yeah, 40K a month would definitely be pretty damn interesting.
And I mean, for you, like as a Canadian, it could be more, my friend.
Okay, well, you set it up, buddy. You get me a couple interviews. We'll talk a little bit more offline.
Happy to, yeah.
Hey, listen, let's get into our top 5 here, just to contrast exactly how much Dubai is a party place and the Middle East for people who think that it isn't. We're doing the top 5 best drunk foods. So with that,
yeah, man, it's an easy one for me. Like,
okay, perfect.
Honestly.
So as the guest, yeah, you go first, man. Which one are you picking?
So anything Lebanese, anything that relates to a Lebanese cuisine, whether it's like a Lebanese barbecue, shawarma, kebab. Shawarma is not necessarily Lebanese, but yeah, man.
Okay, well, you got like you can't just pick a cuisine. I can't be like, I'm picking Italian food. You got to pick like one specific item that you're going for.
I would go for a barbecue, a Middle Eastern barbecue. And we have a barbecue with something called arak, which is something, a drink.
I've heard of that, yeah.
It's very similar to that Greek one. I forgot its name. No, that's Japanese.
It's essentially like the moonshine of the place, right?
Yeah. It's arak is pretty known in Jordan, Lebanon, and in the Levant region in general. So
I'm pretty sure that they have arak even in like Sri Lanka.
Really?
Yeah.
No,
yeah.
But it's usually like locally made from those countries.
Yeah, like it was like bathtub alcohol.
Really?
Yeah, seriously. Okay, so with my pick number 1, I'm going pizza, dude. Pizza is king.
Can't go wrong.
Nobody dislikes pizza. First of all, you can eat it hot. You can eat it cold. It's still good. If you still got some from the night before, it's a good hangover cure. Like pizza's just doesn't matter what's on it. It's the best for me.
100%.
And with my number 2,
with
my number 2, I think I'm gonna go hamburgers. Yeah. I think it's very North American.
Let's set something straight. There's McDonald's and then there's burgers. So which one? It's not the same. You can't. I know, like McDonald's sells burgers, obviously. Yeah.
I'm gonna go McDonald's.
Okay.
Give me a sneaky Big Mac at like 2 a.m.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, I'm going burgers. All right, it's off to you, buddy.
I would definitely go with shawarma, bro. Definitely.
Listen, I had it on my list, and I just couldn't. I couldn't take it away from you. I could not fucking do that.
I gave you a chance. I said Middle Eastern barbecue, and I was like, you didn't say shawarma. Fuck it, I'm saying it.
No, shawarma, man, is just it's in a league of its own. Garlic sauce.
Made in Jordan.
Okay, well, how do they make them? What can you expect in a shawarma in Jordan?
So basically, they have like that. I don't know
the mystery meat
tube. Yeah, and then, like the spices on it and whatever how they do it is amazing. And then what they do is they hold the bread and stick it on the oils coming out from that, and then wrap the shawarma in it.
Nice.
And then toast it. It's fucking amazing. Like the best drunk meal you can have. And it comes in lamb or chicken. Both are equally amazing.
Yeah, I could go for a shawarma right now, to be honest with you.
Yeah, same.
Okay, so you got another pick here.
I would go for an American breakfast.
American breakfast. Wow, yeah. I was not expecting that.
I know, bro, but I'm like, that's maybe just me, but yeah.
So that's like, what do you classify as American breakfast?
So from my perspective, an American breakfast would be eggs in any way, sausages, hash browns, pancakes, and waffle, and French toast.
Dude, that would be classic. That's like a diner meal. You're going to like a diner and you just,
Yeah,
That
my
little
mom, who's a person who wears a veil, makes an amazing American breakfast.
it's a good little fry up.
Yeah, it's amazing, man.
Wow, that's a good pick. I'm listen, I gotta go with the homer pick here.
Mhm.
The national food of Canada, as you would say. I gotta go poutine.
Yeah,
For those
I
who
don't think
don't
I've ever tried authentic poutine.
know, so it's French fries, and then you have
Mm,
gravy, and then they put cheese curds
nice.
on top. So it's kind of
That's
like that, like squeaky when you bite into it. It's like squeaky cheese, like
no, no,
squeaks.
yeah, no meat.
Oh, you can like there's some places like we have like poutineries that like will have poutine as the base, but then they throw like all sorts of stuff. So you can get like bacon, you can get
Yeah, now that sounds like a
like
meal.
butter
Before that,
chicken,
I was
like you
like,
can no man, you
yeah,
can get anything put on it. But the traditional, like where you get it most
yeah,
places would just be the basic.
all right,
But yeah,
cool.
it's like a hearty, salty, put a bit of ketchup on there. Might get a little
Yeah,
bit of hate
definitely.
for that, but hey, come at me.
No, no, fucking hell, I'm hungry, man.
Me too, man. Okay, so poutine and I gotta go with one of the best foods in the world, or the best food countries in the world, and I gotta go burrito.
Yeah,
I'm going like a nice chicken burrito with a little spicy sauce. It's like a bit of healthy food before you go to bed. It's perfect.
I can definitely say none of the things you said weren't expected from my side.
I knew that you weren't gonna touch them.
Like I was like, surprise me, Phil. Come on, what the fuck, man?
So you expected poutine as well?
Yeah, man, definitely. I thought you'd say it first.
Well, I mean, man, I think North American like drunk foods are pretty well known. Like you're probably expecting me to say like hot dog next or something.
Yeah, like I'm actually having a hard time saying something not North American right now.
Listen, people are gonna vote on this. You might want that North American vote, like
Yeah. No, I'm gonna
because
stick to my
listen,
roots.
yeah, you stick to your roots, buddy. 60% of people on this show are listening from North America. So
Yeah. All right. So, hi everyone, North American. Visit Jordan or work in Dubai. Up to you.
okay, so you're on for our last one here.
All right. I'm going, man. Falafel, hummus, and beans.
Nice.
I like traditionally made, not that like bitchy thing that you dip carrots in or whatever. No, that's not. No.
No, it's not real.
No. Falafel, hummus, and beans, which we call fool, and it's famous across the Middle East, but in Jordan it hits different, honestly.
And I'm excited to go to Jordan now. I can't wait to have a little night out and just crank down on
Honestly,
some
man,
some
listen.
American breakfast and some falafel with hummus.
Yeah. No, really. Like for you and anyone listening, if you have a friend in Jordan, and this is me also telling you that they would tell you get a ticket, don't worry about anything else. And yeah, so it's true. So if you get your ticket, you'll have a place to stay. You'll be toured around the country. You'd live also like a local, see how it looks like, and you'll have your 3 meals a day. So yeah.
Jesus Christ, buddy. But I mean, the most important question I have for you is, will I be able to ride a camel?
For sure, man. Like I have never, believe it or not, I've never rode a camel.
No way.
I swear, man.
Fuck, that's
Have
like
you
the
seen a
equivalent
camel?
of- Oh yeah, I've been on a dromedary. I've never been on a camel.
What is a dromedary? Like I don't
It's like the
even
one
know.
hump one.
Really?
Yeah.
There's a thing like that? No, I don't know, man. Honestly, I don't know what that is. And I'm gonna
No.
Google it after, but no, I've never been on a camel. And when I see them, I'm like, no. Just no.
But that's like the Canadian equivalent of like never being to like a hockey game.
Yeah, maybe, honestly. But not really though, to be honest. Like everyone I know hasn't rode a camel ever.
Okay, maybe a bad example. It's like yeah, never mind. We'll
Like
skip that.
it's like if I saw a Canadian who never said sorry, or
Yeah,
who wasn't
dude.
polite,
But everybody says sorry, man. People say
or
sorry.
who wasn't polite.
Man, I can bump into someone and they will say sorry to me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey,
Love
all right.
your people,
I gotta finish up here for my
Yeah.
number 5. I'm going chicken wings.
Fuck yes. Yeah, man.
Chicken.
I agree with
wings,
everything
baby.
you said.
Oh
Yeah,
man,
fucking lovely.
good little hot honey chicken wings or like honey garlic.
Yeah, fucking love. Oh, garlic parmesan.
Yeah, man, chicken wings are deadly. There's no bad
Like
chicken wings.
one of the famous Jordanian franchises is actually a pretty awesome wings place called. I think it was knocked off from an American version, but it's called Buffalo Wings and Rings. It's actually Jordanian, but I think there's a similar one in the US.
There's definitely
But
a
it's
rip
fucking amazing, and they did one in Dubai. There's a branch in Dubai, and what pissed me off is the branch here tasted better than the one from Jordan where it came from. Like, what the fuck, man?
Oh man, yeah. There's a Buffalo Wild Wings in the U.S.
Yeah, Buffalo Wild Wings.
But I mean, you can't franchise the word or like they don't own the word Buffalo Wings. Like it's
and rings.
Yeah. So all right, so let's do a recap of the picks here. So for top 5 best foods, Yahya has the Middle Eastern barbecue, shawarma, American breakfast, and a falafel with hummus. That's only 4 picks. Yeah, you're missing a pick, dude.
Really?
Yeah.
Thought I got them all. We can share McDonald's because I can't think of anything else right now. Like McDonald's definitely stands out.
Okay, I'll take it. Because there's other things you can get at McDonald's than burgers.
Exactly. You can go crazy, man.
Yeah. But no, man, listen, this was awesome. Oh, and I guess the recap of mine here. So I got pizza, burgers, poutine, burritos, and chicken wings. And I just said that with American twang. I don't know why.
Yeah, I saw that. Like Indiana Jones. This is for Jordan. This outfit, man. Don't waste it on Peru, honestly.
Can I wear this in Jordan?
Yeah, to Petra. You definitely look like a foreigner, but do it.
It'd be like rob me.
I mean, indirectly, yes. They'd be like, yeah, this is 60 while it's 10.
Yeah, I'm not the smartest guy sometimes when I travel. Like one time I went to the hood in Sao Paulo in Brazil, and I was wearing like a Budweiser cutoff shirt.
God damn. I remember your cutoff shirt.
Yeah, and my buddy was like, yeah, don't turn around. There's 2 guys following us. They're gangsters. They're going to try to rob us if they get to us.
Fuck, what happened?
Nothing. It was just him basically calling me an idiot. And it was so sketchy that we were getting off the train or the metro, and there was a lady at the door by the doors of the metro, and while we were getting out, she looked at me and like made eye contact and shook her head like no. I was like, uh-oh, this is bad.
Fuck.
Yeah, anyways, we had to go meet up with my buddy's mother-in-law, but we booked it out before nightfall, so stupid.
It worked out. It worked out.
Still alive.
You're alive with your hat.
Yeah. But anyways, man, this was an awesome episode, man. I really enjoyed you coming on, and man,
likewise.
I think you did a great job of being an ambassador of selling Jordan. And I mean, really tempting me to move to Dubai.
Do it, man. Do it. We'll rent to like a huge ass villa and it's amazing.
Live like kings.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, but no, man, listen, so happy you came on, and yeah, man, looking to have you on another time because this was awesome.
Likewise, man. Honestly, thank you for having me, and all the best with your podcast and to the 60% North American viewers.
All right, buddy.
All right, thank you so much.
All right, see ya.
Thank you for listening to 2 Beers Till Takeoff. Do you want free additional content or just to stay connected with the show? Then give us a follow on our social media platform. That means TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, all of them. Are you in need of podcast production services, video editing, or anything in between? Then look no further than Strut Sound Productions, the official producer of the 2 Beers Till Takeoff podcast. Music produced by Alex Gagne. Check out his work in our show notes. Voiceover done by Viking Leo K. See you next week on 2 Beers Till Takeoff.